Oh, okay,
Alright,
good, it's recording.
Just drag the thing down so we can see.
Well, I would, but if it wasn't lagging...
Okay, anyways, Lucia, secret room time. She immediately starts with secretaries, and I have her dressed in the secretary outfit. So it's secretary on
secretary action. Yay.
Which secretary will secretary the secretary?
It's like talking like Smurf language. I smurfed it. I smurfed it up.
When she's in her secretary outfit, her devil trigger goes from like a white velvet bird-like appearance to a black, purplish raven appearance.
Ugh, tell you one thing. I'm glad that it's actually working with the damn microphone. The last several times I've tried to record in Movie Studio, it doesn't recognize the microphone.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had that happen to me. I like the way I said that. Very Shatner-esque.
Yeah. Secretary versus secretary.
I love that flying bicycle kick move. It's kind of the closest thing she has to a stinger.
It seems to be pretty effective.
It's the closest thing she has to a stinger, but it works better than Dante's stinger. It takes her much further, much faster.
And it kind of combos into him.
Yeah, because she does 3 kicks.
Jeez, that's very effective on the secretaries.
Yeah, I feel like Lucia fights the secretaries better than other characters do. Like, she's more equipped to handle herself. That can have more than one meaning.
I still can't believe they made another character, another girl, that was made by the main villain. That's just... Why would you do that?
And then, of course, like I said, you could say the same for Lady, technically, depending on your definitions of main villain and made by.
Yeah. That's
He
really
just
funny.
The
whole damn trilogy.
You know, it's just Arkham just did it the more natural way. If you catch my meaning. You know what I wanted Devil May Cry 5 to... I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I wanted them to have a girls mode, where you have Lady in the place of all of Nero's missions, Trish in place of all of Dante's missions, and bring back Lucia and put her in place of all of V's missions.
Yeah. Lucia, bring her back and make her a better character.
Well, she's not a bad character. She just doesn't have much to work with.
I mean, she doesn't have too many scenes where...
She at least has emotion.
Yeah.
She's given a chance to have emotion, and like, is shown that she wants to do the right thing and
Devils
stuff.
never cry.
It's just, she really doesn't have much to work with. She doesn't get a whole lot of scenes where she gets to talk or to have any kind of personality. Although, she gets to have more personality than Dante.
I do find it funny that the Devil May Cry anime is canon. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, that's usually not the case for these sorts of things.
It's set between one... The anime is the only time you'll see Dante in his DMC-1 look, but using Rebellion. In every game where his DMC-1 look is a costume that you can select, they always go, oh, well, we have to give him Force Edge instead of Rebellion. Even this game.
Wow. Someone's hitting someone in that corner.
It's hard to see because everything's dark and there's glare on the screen.
Yeah.
And we're also looking at this in a smaller window.
You know what?
That only helps so much.
Oh.
Oh, it's not you, it's the game. This game has some really dark colors.
Well, I was just trying to get rid of some of the glare.
Yeah, but I'm saying even without the glare, it only helps so much. Secret mission level 12.
Oh boy, here we go again with the disc. You people and your discs.
Is that disc with a C or disc with a K? Why does this game say Dante and Lucia disc with a C when K is the more... Well, then again, you know, the developers of this game are Japanese, so...
It seems to be like a where you are in the world type of thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But, no matter which way you say it, it's not really wrong.
I'll be perfectly honest, I used to think for the longest time it was spelled D-I-S-C-K.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's not the way anyone spells it.
No, but it's by our spellings combined. I am Captain Disker! I am Captain Flat Earther. Wait, what? No.
Back into the portal.
Yes, this is a face. Stare at it.
By the way, for one of the thumbnails, it was like the Mundus reunion or something.
Yeah.
I was so tempted to put like word bubble in of Mundus being like, I miss you guys. But I decided not to. It wouldn't have shown up that well.
Yeah. Anyways, here's Lucia and her Diesel brand clothing. I actually don't mind this outfit for like a more casual outfit for... See what?
I'm just imagining... like, what if there was like a street bum outfit for Dante? It was like running around in these dirty pants. I lost my business. Damn it.
Street bum Dante. I thought that was DMC5 Dante. So yeah, Lucia has a air kicky combo too, but it's not as flippy kicky. It's a little bit faster and more practical.
Flippy kicky. Flippy kicky delivery service.
Boink, boink, boink. Ah, I hate it when I just get blindsided by enemies.
That's the worst feeling in Devil May Cry. It's like, oh yeah, it's showtime, baby! And then a random enemy just comes out of nowhere and slashes your back. And I'm like, no!
In Devil May Cry 3, 4, and 5, that doesn't completely kill your entire thing. Like, it'll take it down a few levels, sure, but it won't, like, kill it outright. It won't take it from, like, S or double S and triple... It won't take it from, like, say, triple S down to nothing. It might take it from triple S down to single S, or from S down to B, or S down to A, but it won't make you lose your whole style gauge.
What's the name of that one mode, or is it a difficult? Is like Legendary Knight or something?
Legendary Dark Knight?
Legendary Dark Knight, that's what it is.
In Devil May Cry 1, that's actually a costume where... Well, it's a quote-unquote costume, but you're basically just playing as Sparta.
Yeah, it seriously looks like a Muso mode. Let's turn Devil May Cry into Dynasty Warriors. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, except the enemies are hard.
Yeah. Which that's never been really the case. The only hard enemies in those games are usually, like, standout enemies, like bosses.
Yeah. But what about a Muso game where every enemy is a boss? And then you have bosses that are more boss than the bosses.
Oh gosh.
That's Devil May Cry's Legendary Dark Knight mode. And that's still not even the highest difficulty because you still have Dante Must Die.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, indeed. Yeah, sometimes that can happen. Sometimes you just circle around the enemy.
Kick, punch, block. Oh, well. Kick. She's got the funky flow. Yeah, my axe to flowers. Oh, man, I hate that chicken. Oh, wow.
Yeah, for some reason they put these guys in the middle. I don't fucking know why.
Bye.
I said this in my LP, but I'll say it again. If Capcom wants to do like a full-on remake of this game or whatever, they could maybe contact Team Ninja to do the gameplay portions of the Lucia segments, since her combat is very much like the combat that a Ninja Gaiden character uses.
So, Lucia's Devil Trigger.
Uh-huh.
You never see any of the secretaries look like that, do you?
No, not even when they Devil Trigger in Must Die mode. It would be funny if the secretaries in Must Die mode actually became like the Black Raven when they Devil Triggered. In fact, I feel like they should. Just lore-wise.
Like, so which that was weird.
Oh, I think he did the thrusty thing where he throws you over your his shoulder and the camera focus and like the camera angle changes, but I think he was up against a wall, so the camera just kind of freaked out.
Wow.
I think I remember that. I was like, wait, what the fuck is happening?
So which bathroom do you think that boss uses? Actually, you know what? It switches in between, so it could technically go to either one.
Yeah. Given the way Lucia's Devil Trigger looks, I wonder if this is just like a fan theory or a headcanon. Finding the exact spot that this damn thing is in is annoying because it's like very, very fucking particular.
Wow. Did I take this long to find it?
Yes, actually, I think you did. There we go. It is very fucking particular. But, given the way Lucia's Devil Trigger looks, I actually wonder if Arius, this is just like a headcanon thing. There's no official data on this, because why would they?
Yeah.
But, you know the enemies, the Fallen in Devil May Cry 3, right? The angel-looking ones?
Uh-huh.
Supposedly they're all female, for one. What if Arius got a hold of Fallen DNA and used that to make Lucia, and used some of that to make Lucia?
Huh.
Because her Devil Trigger has like an angelic, bird-like appearance to it.
Interesting.
Also, I want you to keep that in mind when we play 4 next year.
Ow.
I was trying to do like kicks in the air against the flying enemies. You know, something other than just throwing my throwy knives. My infinite throwy knives.
Flip kicks.
Well, actually, she doesn't do flip kicks. It's not quite like Dante. Her aerial attacks actually work.
Ah! Oh, take that, Dante.
Also, unlike Dante, it's not just hold the lock one button. It's like you press lock one and press forward while in midair to do your combo, and if you don't press forward, then she does her version of the Helm Splitter, which she does with her heel.
Wait a second. What does Dante do when you do that combination? The hold forward R1 attack. Does he
Flip kick, which is the same thing he does when you're just holding R1.
Are you fucking telling me they had a better system this entire time?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you fucking assholes!
Oh, and in Devil May Cry 4, when you play as Nero, he does an air combo if you just press the attack button in the air.
Oh.
But if you hold lock 1 and press forward, then he does a helm splitter instead.
Boom, boom, boom.
So they had a way to do They had a way to do both helm splitter and air combos using the same button while holding lock 1.
They royally screwed it up in this game.
But only for Dante.
It sounds like she works much better with aerial combat.
She does. Also, at the start of these levels, I put her in her other Diesel costume.
It's like, flip kicks can be useful, but there's just some times when...
Instead of flip kicks, why not just do an aerial combo with this sword? Like they end up doing in other games.
Yeah.
Of course, for Devil May Cry 3, they made it part of his Swordmaster style. And it stayed as part of his Swordmaster style. Yeah. Even though every other character has... Even though they made ways for other characters...
Oh, like all the other characters just have air combos? Or air attacks?
Yeah, but... in the case of Virgil, it's like... He only has air combos with the Yamato and does Helm Splitter with the Force Edge. Nero, you have to, like, do a certain input to do Helm Splitter, and sometimes it doesn't always work out, because he also can do, like, a Stinger-type move in the air, which basically lets him air dash, but to do that, you have to press... use lock 1 and then press back and then forward. So sometimes if you want to jump over an enemy and then slam down on their head, it's like sometimes I'll press backwards to after I jumped over them, I press back again to face towards the enemy. But then I end up doing the air stinger over top of them instead.
You know, I'm going to be practicing and like playing through all the Devil May Cry games going forward before we're doing recordings. Devil May Cry 2 was a very different experience for me because, well, first of all, I knew it was going to be much easier than the other Devil May Cry games, so I kind of just wanted to give the audience my first-hand reactions.
Yeah, your genuine
reactions, because, well, and another thing, you know, it is a Devil May Cry game, so I thought it'd be funnier if people kind of got my "what is this shit" reaction.
Besides, if you want commentary from somebody who actually has played the game and knew what they were doing beforehand, well, that's what the Lucia playthrough for me is.
Yeah.
So it gives your Dante playthrough a very different flavor.
And I was like, man, I'm definitely going to be practicing the other games. Why did I do it for this one? I'm like, oh yeah, because it's Devil May Cry 2.
Well, you didn't do any pre-practicing before we recorded the first few missions of Devil May Cry 1, but those were the first few missions.
Yeah.
As long as you knew where to go and what to do, which is what I was here for, you're pretty much set.
But
you only really needed to practice for the later missions where things actually got hard.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to need to practice Dante and Devil May Cry 4. I have not played freestyle nearly as much as you.
Even with as much as I've played freestyle, I still don't, because a lot of his moves are different in 4. Or work differently. By the way, since this is the Lucia disc, you asked me once when I was going to get around to doing Bayonetta or whatnot, and I told you this over Skype, but for the audience's sake, I've decided, you know what? I think I'm gonna do Bayonetta as a Valentine's special.
Oh my gosh, there it is! Yeah! Don't worry, I'm not.
I'm more worried about the mages than the tank.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyways, but yeah, the reason I was thinking of doing Bayonetta as a Valentine's special is, for one thing, her flirtatious attitude towards everything, and the fact that she fights angels, which are tacitly connected to the holiday. Mostly through Cupid, but
oh, what an effective flamethrower that was.
the flamethrower in the tank has a better, looks like it has a better fire effect than the Pyromancer's flamethrower.
Yeah.
It looks more flamey.
I just find it hilarious that we can't even see you. It's just a tank kind of moving around every once in a while.
Just a tank in the middle of the room. And this wasn't in a secret room. This was actually in the Bloody Palace one time. But there was one time in the Bloody Palace where they had the infested chopper, and it was just hovering there in the middle of the room.
Wow. And that's the video, everybody.
Yeah.
See you next
Tanks
time.
a lot.